Okay, here we go. The credits are rolling. Now, what film is this from? It's a little quiz we'll begin with here. I'm not going to tell you, you've got to tell me. Bonus points for those who get it right. So, where did my obsession with watching credits to their entirety begin? Well, in fact, it was from childhood and a game I used to play with my siblings, whereby we would find our namesake in the credits and loudly proclaim it to the rest of us. This was responsible for no end of fights, I can tell you. Not only that, but I've got a fairly strong and robust Christian name, that being John, that's my real name, and my other brother Michael and my other brother Mark. So the battle was really between us. My other brother Kirk, he never really fared too well, unless of course it was a Kirk Douglas film. And my sisters Maria and Adele, no, they're nowhere near. But yeah, between the three of us, yeah, it was quite a nice little game. So there we are. Michael just went by there. Martin. So sometimes we'd incorporate other names. Martin, that's my father. So we'd get other names in the mix. But yes, I normally won that, my loves. Anyway, in more recent times, I've introduced the game to my wife, Vanessa. Now, unfortunately, her name is not very common at all. So invariably I do win these battles, but I'm always rooting for her, and whenever her name appears, my goodness, it's a moment to celebrate, I can tell you. Now, do any of you do anything like this? It's quite fun. Back in the day, yes, when I went to the cinema, I don't go anymore because I like to vape and I like to drink pints of beer when I'm watching my films. They tend to frown upon that in modern cinemas for some reason. But yeah, back then I suppose I wanted to get my money's worth, so I'd stay to the bitter end, enjoying the music played quite loudly and just the general atmosphere of people getting up and getting in my fucking way. But there we are, that's another story, my lads. But yes, I think it's a lovely convention that's singular to the moving image, this idea of dedicating the last few feet of film, there's more than a few feet of film of course, but to all the people that contributed to this artwork. You don't get this in other art forms, do you? I mean, you don't listen to an album and after every song they tell you who produced and mixed the damn track. You don't get it, but it's an inexpensive way of telling you who contributed to this film. Hundreds, sometimes thousands of names appear. And there's interest to be found in these names. You can get some quite interesting, curious names. Occasionally there's inverted commas and you'll even get a nickname in there. Sometimes the key grip or one of the camera operators will have quite a juicy nickname. There's also other oddments that you might find that give you information about the film that you may not have noticed. Coming across a piece that says that no animals have been harmed, that's always wonderful to see. And also, of course, the caterers. I like to see who catered the film. Those can be quite interesting names. And I find myself wondering, where are those caterers now? Does that firm still exist? For example, the firm that catered maybe the Indiana Jones films, do they still exist? What was their branding like? What was it like eating at the cafeteria during the production of these films? Lots of interesting things to ponder in a nostalgic sense, I suppose. Like here, thanks to the estate of M.C. Escher, the artist whose artwork was used in this film. Original soundtrack available. Novel, so it's based on a novel perhaps. There we are, it's Labyrinth, it's giving it away at the end. But there we are, my loves. I didn't realise that was going to pop up, but it has. But yeah, thank you for watching the credits with me, and yeah, I'll see you next time.